So I want to talk about this one for sure. This one is called I Think I'm Gonna Die Here. I think I called it Don't Know Why on the actual album. I wanted this one to be so much bigger than it was in terms of sound. I wanted it to be an epic intro. You'll see whenever I break this down how cool the stuff is here. And it just didn't work out because some compression issues or something in the final mix I didn't notice before I posted it, and now it's going to be $89 to fix it with DistroKid, and I don't want to, I can't pay it. So you know how it is. Anyway, don't ask about the beginning. I don't know why there was so much space there, but chord progression was first in this one. I used my little my nice little box of chords. This thing has a lot of chords that I can play with and really find a perfect chord progression. And I did. I really like this one. And I'm using Ample Guitarist, which it doesn't sound very good in my opinion because I wasn't using it right, most likely. Like, I don't really get how the strumming and stuff works with this one. That's why I like the other strummer better, just because it has straight 8 strummings. This one's like a full instrument that I gotta learn separately. I would rather just get my guitar out if I was actually gonna be over here with the, let me hit this button on the piano to do this, and hit this button on the piano to do this on the guitar, and I'd rather get the guitar out. The whole point of this is to just not get the guitar out. You know what I mean? So, whatever. Looking here, I have the chord progression just played straight. I might have a slight strum. Nope. I have a few presets. What do I have on here? I have a guitar rig. I have Simple Pleasure. Then I have the Lifeline of a Dusty Acoustic. And then I have this EQ that takes off some of the high because I guess it was hitting me too hard. And then here's everything. I really like this bass sound. I think this is just a default. This is a default bass from Logic. I like the rig that I used though. It was Clean Bass Rage. So many vocal shapes. The lyrics for this one was so weird. I did this first, the little boredom, yeah, and I was just going to like have that as like a placeholder, but I wound up really liking it because I didn't have anything here before in the actual, I guess you call it first verse.
Come here, let me look at your face.
Wet. That one's wet. I'm sorry, guys, but I didn't have anything there. I was like, boop, 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 boop. And then I had this kind of nostalgic vibe for it that I really liked whenever I went back and wrote the lyrics. So I came back through. I did something on this little breakdown here. Also, the drum set, if you'd like to see, is a drum, just a bunch of one shots that I put in from Splice a while back. I have it saved as a test kit. I don't know. So I added a second guitar then. Doesn't really do much. I don't know why I added that, but. This is where I started playing with synths for the first time. So this synth is to a whole other thing. This is distortion. And that might be why I got messed up. I don't know why. But that might be why it got messed up. Because of the synths. I might not have mixed the synths correctly. Here's the second bass coming in. So here's the first bass sound. Pretty big difference. And then we drop. Which, let's just do it to the end. Honestly, let's do it to the end. I want to solo the vocals first because I really like the vocals here.
I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna die here. In this house.
It sounds like you're dying. I like it. You really get the vibe that I was going for there, which is that I was not feeling very good. I think I was struggling with the lyrics for so long that I was like, doesn't that sound big and bold and beautiful? And then the guitar parts, which I leaned into it being more of a synth than a guitar because I didn't really think it sounded very guitar-y. So we have this more layers in the guitar here. After that little blah 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 blah, I really like that too. It's a new chord progression. But what I did was I doubled it onto an yeah, there's a lot going on here. An arpeggiator, 16th note arpeggiator, bus to smooth operator, a few things. And then I double tracked it with an octave higher. So let's not put both of these in here yet. Can I get this? I actually did have it like sliding in with the volume there, because I wanted it to be like that regular show breakdown. You know what I'm talking about? You know how glitchy it is and cool? But it's a glitch preset, I think, on here maybe. Buzz Light. Yeah. And then down here there's another ARP too. Oh yeah, I just wanted to add a little bit more screech. This is just like, yeah. So all the guitars together create this like cacophony of just you know? And then and what else would you think besides that you were gonna die here? So with the vocals. Couldn't use a bus there, I guess.
In this house, don't know why.
Definitely needed a better mix on the vocals, but, you know, it just sunk into the mix good enough so I didn't have to address it. The smackiness of the vocals, the wetness, you know what I mean. Especially this part right here, because the little the crash cymbal that I added on the drum kind of distorts with the vocal, where the vocal starts clipping and getting that kind of grimy mid noise right there, and I think it works pretty well. I don't know how loud that was on the video, but it almost just blew my speakers out. I played it a minute ago. I don't know why it was doing that. Why did it distort like that? Maybe I need to build up to it. You know what I mean? Anyway, I really wanted to talk about that one because I wish it turned out better, and I really think it had a great foundation. All right, later.